lovely cheese and basil. Billy, we're inside this in-house restaurant called Et Al, which means and others.
But they have a separate menu that's just for in here.
Right, you can't bring the outside food in here, but why would you? Look at all this stuff, all these selections you got here.
Now, you have Vietnamese cuisine right here. This is breakfast banh mi. And then you've got pork belly in there. You've got pickled vegetables, fried egg.
But Billy, I think of all the things on the menu here at Et Al, the lobster roll just jumps out at you. Lobster roll in Hawaii. Mahalo to their executive chef, Keone Chang. These are his creations, and you can come join them every day from 6 in the morning to 9 at night.
And you know, sometimes when you're getting ready for sports or whatever else you're doing, you've got to get your poke on, right?
I know, 20 different varieties of poke.
And this is the kaboyaki. This kaboyaki poke right here, this one is exclusive to here, and it's got chili, what they call chili threads.
Oh.
So a little bit of a kick in there. So kaboyaki sauce, just like you use for unagi, but they put them on the ahi bowl.
So Billy, I got this spicy hamachi bowl. I don't think I've ever had this before, but I'm gonna have it again.
I have, let's see, this is flank steak with mango chimichurri here. That's yams, that is mac and cheese. So that's all one complete meal there.
Yeah, and then I got this pork loin with some fancy dressing on it, like a cranberry dressing. We're not done just yet, because there's dessert here at Et Al.
So whether you want to go ahead and eat in the restaurant here or you gotta grab and go.
Kahala Market by Foodland here on Wailai, across street from the Kahala Mall, is open every day from 6 in the morning to 9.
They've got it here. Good.
Better than good.
Billy looks so excited.
Yeah,
Yes.
yeah. But Steve, he's only the second hungriest guy on Sunday.
Yeah, I know, Howard. Phew, that dude can eat. How's the kimchi pizza?
I didn't eat it. Billy ate it all.
Okay.
but a great concept to me.
Yeah.
Yeah. Put some bulgogi on there, and you put some, that kimchi.
And fresh poke.
And nice kick out there. Yeah, Foodland's poke is always good. So and get to it now. 6 o'clock in the morning, 9 o'clock at night.
Oh, we will.
Yeah.
All right. Thanks, guy. Hey, if you know of a place that this guy needs to check out next, email your suggestions to cheapeats@hawaiinewsnow.com. We'll be right back.
E na hoa maka mai Hawaii nui o ke awia hiki ni ihau ka helelani na kamaina na malihini. Yay! Oh, selfie. Here we go. Very good. All right, the solid brown dancers have arrived, which means we can start the show. Good afternoon. We hope that you are well. And boy, as we get started, there are so many things happening. It's hard for me to even explain. I'm kind of in a daze right now. Welcome to the show. Happy Aloha Friday. I hope it is a good Friday for you wherever you are. Hoping that you are stay safe, wearing a mask wherever you are, because we need to. We'll have more on that coming up in just a little bit. What we want to do is let you know, coming up on the show, it got so busy. Usually we kind of like to show you, with moving pictures and everything, but we're not prepared today, so I'll just have to tell you. Thunderstorm Artiste, we will hear from him. Joseph Soul, we will hear from him. There are so much new music that we have posted it together in an audio show special just for you. And we will have more details on how you can get that audio program so you can hear it. I'd love to take your comments. As a matter of fact, I'm kind of relying on seeing comments because I just want to see people today. It's one of those days. I do have to tell you. As a matter of fact, as I am getting up here and oh wow, there's a lot of people that are already on.
I need a drink.
Somebody needs a drink. Can somebody order?
Yes, bartender.
Yeah, I think we need an Uber drinks. Do they have that? Is that even a thing? Never mind. Okay, so let's go over to the gallery and see who's visiting us today. Carl Kasuba, hello from hometown Kailua Kona. Nice to have you on here on the show. Sarah Brennan says, Happy Aloha Friday. Stacy Ku'ulei. We are talking about her because she has a brand new single. As a matter of fact, she is one of her songs, her Christmas song, is included in that audio compilation that we will have for you shortly. As a matter of fact, we're going to have to find a way. We didn't get a chance to talk about this before the show, but to the producers, we're going to have to find out a way to get that audio link. We've already done the show. It's already online for you. For those of you that know where the Billy V radio show is on Mixcloud, you can go there and hear all the new music that we're talking about today that's been released. At least most of it. There's a couple of breaking stories that we'll have for you coming up. Okay, we have 2 music videos for you today. We're talking to the Kamau Ohana. It's the whole Ohana that's going to be here on the show. Brian Spicer is a director with Magnum PI, but he's done major motion pictures and more. We're talking story with him. There is a lot that's happening. Kalani Pea is on the show today, so get ready for that. Valerie Kahanu is here from Utah. Virginia Tylo says, yummy. Thank you so much. Just know that Jaslyn is on, our moderator today. Her and Tracy are online. They're both of our moderators. So if you see them, that's our producers that you are talking to who are here in the studio. So if you got to get messages to them, you can talk to them as well. Kevin Bowen is in Orlando, Florida. Wow, there's a whole bunch of people on here today. Thank you so much. We'll get to more of all of you that are. John Byers is here from, Johnny B's on from Las Vegas. That's awesome. Thank you so much. John, good to see you. All right, so let's get into things. Let's talk about The Voice. That is on NBC television. But before we talk about our current person from Hawaii, we talked to Thunderstorm Artis, and we caught up with him earlier in the week. Hey!
Hey, aloha, vara.
It's been a little while.
It has been a hot minute.
But okay, so first of all, kind of update everybody. What are you doing these days, and how are you going through the pandemic, and what is new with you?
Wow, man, that's a good question. So yeah, what's been going on since the pandemic, since The Voice? I was in a studio working on a single and an album. The single comes out in just a couple of days on December 1st. So I'm super proud and super stoked about that one, man. We had a crew from Hawaii actually come out to Eugene, Oregon, and we worked on recording it there, and then we worked on filming a music video that will be dropping later on in December. But also we just trying to come up with a lot of great ideas of what to present and come back to Hawaii next year with, just because this whole coronavirus has just put a hiccup in everyone's life, and so it's done with me. But I think the beauty of this year has been that, like most of you guys know, I got married. So me and my wife have just been building a life here in Oregon right now, and just getting used to that. We just bought ourselves our first puppy. So we're getting used to that life and what's happening. So just growing up slowly, man, but also just keeping the music things going and just kind of working on the career, just making sure that, The Voice isn't the biggest thing that I'll accomplish in my lifetime.
All right, so still you are focused on the music, and that is going. The wife and everybody is happy, healthy?
Yeah, everyone's healthy, man, which has been a blessing. One of my brothers caught a little bit of COVID at one time, but it didn't, just blew over. He was just fine. But other than that, immediate family has been pretty okay, with just all the craziness going on right now.
Now, for those that are not familiar with Oregon, there's been a lot of protests over the last couple of weeks. It's not so much now, but before. Did you see any of that? Did you feel any of that?
Yeah, I actually went down and attended, I think, about 2 of the protests, man, because I think it's so important just kind of go down there and just to really feel the energy of everyone. I mean, there's some craziness happening in our world and in our country. And I think some people were just saying enough is enough. But there's also multiple ways you can look at the whole situation. I think some of the things were handled poorly on both sides. But I think the common thing was so important, just about just bringing, social injustice to an end, because I think we need some more of that.
All right. So once again, Thunderstorm Artiste, but I also asked him, I said, new music. So I understand that you have a brand new release that is dropping or that has dropped this week. So I asked him to tell me a little bit more about that. Let's go back to the single. The name of the single is called
The Prayer.
Okay.
It's a song that means so much to me. It's about my journey when I first started off in church, but it's about that journey actually of being in church, being a worship leader, being a youth worker, working with the youth groups and whatnot. But then I went through a period to where I stopped relying on my Christianity and my faith and more on my gift and my strength, and was in church but felt so far away from it. But then this song is about that coming back and just asking God, just give me one more chance and let me do this right. So that's what this song is called, The Prayer.
All right. And when does it drop?
It drops December 1st. There's a pre-save link in my Instagram. This music video will be dropping right around Christmas. And so I'm looking forward to hearing what you guys all think about it. Thank you so much, Uncle, for having me on here, dude. It's been good chatting with you.
All right, Thunderstorm Artiste. Once again, you can find him coming up December 1st on all music digital platforms. And of course, you can go ahead and follow him on social media as well. Okay, and that was recorded earlier this week, so it's already dropped, so you can go ahead and check it out. Thunderstorm Artiste, who was last year's Hawaii contestant on The Voice. Now, let's get to this year's Hawaii contestant on The Voice. Just talked to him just yesterday, I believe, Joseph Soul. We've been watching as another Hawaii contestant has been holding court on The Voice, singing for the nation, singing for us and representing Hawaii, and his name is Joseph Soul. Yeah!
What's up? Good morning.
Joseph, welcome back home. Now, I know it's not the result you might have wanted, but let's talk about starting off with, this journey that you've had on The Voice. And I saw your Instagram post, and it was so gracious and grounding. If there's anything, that would be what my takeaway. But for those that haven't seen it yet, give us your thoughts on the exit from that world of The Voice and California.
Yeah, no, definitely. It would have been cool to make it to the top 9, top 4, or even to win the show. But ultimately, just getting the blind audition in the first place was a huge win for me. I have friends that, spent the whole time with us there that didn't even have the opportunity to get dressed. And that broke my heart. So just getting the chance to sing in front of the coaches was a big win to me. Not even the chair turns, just getting up on that stage. So everything after that was just extra. And this is something I tried to tell a lot of my fellow contestants on the show as well. But this was just kind of like a moment in your career. It's not the end all be all. It's a flash in the pan. And what you got to do is do your best to make the most of this opportunity. It's the best way I can describe it is if you're playing like a video game, like a racing video game, and there's those little boost arrows and kind of like you're on this trajectory and you hit it and it makes you go faster for a little bit. And that's kind of what it is. And so, making it to the top 17 was really the biggest win. There's a lot of positives that come out from exiting the show this early as well. So it's really good.
Let's talk about some of the amazing people that you've been able to meet along the way that are either still in the competition or are no longer in the competition. As you exit the field, who are some of the people that I'm guessing that there's some people that you are going to be able to keep in touch with as you go on and do other things?
Yeah, definitely. Des, who I battled early on, she's like my sister. I call her my tita. They didn't show too much of that footage, but we actually talked about it. She talked about it, and I talk about it in our interviews. But that is literally my sister. She had the popular vote on Kelly's team, and I just hope she keeps going forward because, honestly, in my opinion, African-American females have been some of the better singers on the show, and there's never been one that has won the show. So I think she deserves to take it all. John Holiday is a good friend of mine. He's incredible. He's very accomplished before the show, but on the show, he's been really able to showcase how incredibly talented that he is. And Ian Flanagan, that dude is, he's really genuine, and he's one of the most talented people I've ever met. And then, of course, my 2 teammates, Carter and Ben. I wish them all the best, and I hope that one of them can bring it home for Team Gwen.
Nice. I do want to share some of these with you. Some of the past comments here in just the last 24 hours. Ron and Sharon Mukiao, we voted for him. Beautiful voice. Hawaii is proud. He sings so good. I hope the mainland record producers or Hawaii record producers get him. He sings so good. That's from Robbie Makakoa. And there have been other comments. Oh, Debbie Easton. Joseph has such a beautiful tone. I was really hoping he would go further, but loved every performance. I hope he continues. Can't wait to buy his album. And then and then I'll ask you to comment on this one. This one said, of course, so proud of our talented local boy, Melvin Lead.
Oh my goodness. I just got chicken skin. Oh my goodness. They all mean so much. Ultimately, like, beyond just, like I told you before, beyond singing, I just wanted to showcase our people and make Hawaii proud. And to me, that was, like I said, the biggest win has just really been the amount of love and support that has come from Hawaii, and how many people are thankful and proud that I carried myself the way that I did. And wow, to get Auntie Melvin commenting like that, like, it means so much, it means so much.
I do have to share this with everybody. I'm going to attempt to bring it up here. And last night when you and I were texting, because I wanted to see if you could be able to make it here, and I'm going to drop this up here on the page and see if it shows, and I think it will.
Oh my God, yes. It's literally just ahi, Hawaiian salt, onion. My brother AJ, poke by the pound. He probably didn't even know that was my fiance in there buying, and then his garlic. Oh,
Bro, right off the plane, right straight to the poke, yeah.
That's usually the case for me. I eat it every day. It's literally my end all be all food. So, yeah, it was nice to have. And those are actually my two favorite pokes right now. Is his Hawaiian salt poke and the garlic poke from his restaurant, Poke by the Pound in Kalihi. But it's my classmate AJ, and actually, my very first band was called Island Vibes, and AJ was the bass player in that band, and I was the drummer and lead singer. And Auntie Angela Morales from Naleo Pili Mahana, her son Solomon was the co-lead singer in that band too. So that was pretty cool.
Well,
in high school.
I think this is a perfect time to say, okay, so what happens next? Have you been sitting, thinking, dreaming, perhaps, and yeah, I'm imagining you're going to get a little bit of downtime because it's been just probably nonstop for you being over there in Los Angeles. But now that you're home, what's next?
Yeah, I mean, like I mentioned earlier, I'm on this path, and I've got so many songs that I've been working on, and so many songs that I will continue to keep working on, and I've been kind of just waiting for the right sound that I've been kind of trying to develop for myself that encompasses R&B with reggae, and that I feel good with. And so that's kind of what I've just been working at for many, many years. Honestly, like, the fact that this came right now, it's kind of maybe a kick in the butt, because I am sitting on so many things that I have kind of been trying to perfect before I put out. So I guess it's just time to start putting music out, since people seem to like my voice and stuff. So you guys can expect at least an album within the next couple of months. I do have enough material for it. So at least an album in the next couple of months. And then there's a project that I have been talking to some of my co-contestants on The Voice. And Marty Dredd did a duet album a long time ago. Now I want to say a long time ago, but a few years back, called In Good Company. And I thought that was so cool. And so I'm working on a project with a bunch of my fellow voice contestants, and I'm going to call it In Good Company as well. And just a bunch of duets with people like Paige Turner, Chloe Hogan, definitely Ian Flanagan, unless he wins, because he's going to be too famous. But, like those kinds of people, little duet album with my friends from The Voice.
All right. Well, there's a lot of people, and you've got a whole new fan base now. So that's, stretching out across the country. So, brother, we wish you much continued success. Happy holidays, and welcome home.
Thank you so much. Likewise, happy holidays.
Joseph Soul with us here on the broadcast. Yay! I'm Billy V Live. All right, there he is. Once again, congratulations to him. He's, to be there on national television. The thing I'm most proud of him is that he remembers to take aloha with him, poised, well-spoken. You look at him and you just go, wow, right on. Local brother, on stage, loves his poke, but, holds himself well. And not only that, but he is talented. So that's awesome. Coming up in a couple of moments, we are going to talk to the Kamau Ohana. But what we want to do before we do that is that, we jumped so fast into the show that we really didn't get a chance to take a live look outside. So let's go ahead and do that right now. Uh-oh, that says Hawaii Island. That's not Hawaii Island. That's not what we want to show. We want to actually go show, do we have Waikiki? Can we show Waikiki? Okay, we'll get you Waikiki right now. There we go. Okay. Waikiki, that is a live shot, okay? This is current conditions. That's live right now. As a matter of fact, when we show these, we like to say hello to people like, as we see, aloha from Baltimore, Edward Miller Jr. Thanks, Edward. We appreciate you being on. Victoria Hermans from Tucson, Arizona. Well, there's Edward there. And she's watching. And the reason why we like to play this for you is because we know that you're missing the island. You can't be here right now, but, just know that we're thinking of you, and we're hoping that you get here at some point in time. In the meantime, we enjoy being the direct connection for you to paradise. Coming up in just a couple of minutes, we mentioned that the Kamau Ohana is going to join us, but what we're going to do is we're going to play, usually we don't play a music video until the end of the show, but there's so much brand new music coming out. Coming up after this song, we will give you the new music releases that are out, and then we'll get you to the Kamau Ohana, Kalani Pe'a, still to come, and we're going to find out about Kamaka Diaz. What is Race to 50K? That's coming up after this music video that we have for you right here. This comes to you courtesy of one Henry Kapono. Watch.
Hey, Bobby. How's it going, man?
How's it, Henry?
Hey, Bob, what is this? That's a 1937 Wurlitzer. Michael Higgins left that to me. Man, I wish I could play it for you, but it's so termite-eaten and electrically questionable. Give me a month, I'll play it for you, I swear.
Really?
For now, don't touch that.
Take me back to my little grass shack on the beach, where the palm trees sway and the trade winds blow. On a sunny day, take me back to my little grass shack. Take me back to my little grass shack. This crazy world is burning me down. I gotta get out of Dodge. I gotta get out of town. Take me back to my little grass shack. And get out in the sunshine. Jump into that cool blue ocean. Drive out to the North Shore. Get away for a while. Take it, boys. Take me back to my little grass shack on the beach. Take me back where the palm trees sway and the trade winds blow. Take me back on a sunny day. Take me back to my little grass shack. Take me back, 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 take me back to my little grass shack.
This is just absolutely awesome. Hey, Henry. Good job, Henry. That is awesome. That's a new music video. That's a brand new song. He's got a whole brand new album. Actually, there's a song in there that also lends to a little C&K-ish kind of sound. He's got a nice mix in there. Henry, congratulations to you. So, okay, we're going to get you more of a music video. We've got another music video to share for you coming up a little bit later on in the show. But we caught up with, speaking of music videos, the Kamau Ohana. That's Iolani and Natalie Ai Kamau. And so they have a brand new music video out called Noilani. Noilani. So, all right. Give me the background on it, guys. Give me the lowdown.
You know, Chaz put out a clothing line, and I know we want to wait to talk to him about that. But he put out a clothing line, and he honored me by naming it Noilani. And then I was actually in Japan, about to catch the Shinkansen, and I got a call from him, and he said, "Mom, can you write me a song?" I said, okay, I'll write you the song. He's like, "Yeah, because I asked you before and you didn't write it." Oh, I know, I'm going to get to it. And I boarded the train, and 20 minutes later, I called him and sang him the song. And it was kind of awkward because I wrote a love song for Io to sing to me.
This is great because you actually got the chance to feature this line inside of the music video, right?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir. That's awesome. Shall I talk about doing the dance scenes in this for a little bit? You're dancing with your husband. Chaz is dancing with his wife. Mom and dad are dancing together. How was that?
It was so much fun. We practiced Monday nights, spent it dancing, laughing, and eating, and it was so nice to bring everyone together.
Sounds good. Was it difficult to learn and do?
For me, yes.
So we gathered together on Monday, and actually Nat was our choreographer.
Yes, but Chalet is also holding back.
Right.
Because
I know.
As usual.
You would think that, you know, we're the hula family, us four right here on this screen. And then Hiva also danced on Kauai, and then came and got married to Chaz and joined Blossoms. But it was really Chalet's husband who was the one who added a lot for the men. And it was when he stepped in and began to help us to choreograph that we just laughed and laughed and laughed.
100%.
Just the most fun with him. He was amazing.
What were you thinking while you were dancing, while you were doing your different parts? Chaz, starting with you.
Yeah, I think I really, when we heard Noilani, when Dad presented it to us, it just felt like James Bond. And so when we were talking to our producer about it, I knew we wanted something very sultry, very sophisticated. But after that, it was just letting Dad be the star of the show, and he took over, and he did so good. We were so proud of him.
He did.
But yeah, that's what we were going for. And I think another thing that was important to me was being able to mark this time in our family. Within a year, we went from 4 to 6. So it was really cool to not do just the 4 of us, but to include Hibale and Javen as well.
I see Chalet nodding her head and smiling the whole time while her brother's talking. Was that true for you too?
That was absolutely true. It was so nice to finally come together fully as a family, as Step in Chaz, not 6. But it was so nice to come together and do it all together.
Okay, so we've got to kind of, okay, so there's 7. So when you were recording the video, you already knew that there was a 7th member of the family.
Yes, I just entered my 2nd trimester.
Oh, wow. Okay.
Yes.
Show him, Nene.
Oh, no.
Wait. Let's go to the camera here. Do that again. Sorry.
I don't know if I can do this.
Yay! Wow. All right, so once again, the Kama'u family for you there. Shalea's Hapai. Chaz has got a line called Hula Teas, and the Kama'u family as a whole, they are enjoying their time together during this COVID time. But it's amazing, the music videos that everybody is coming up with, and once again, brand new music. Along that line, real quickly, before we move on to our next subject matter, we do have breaking news for you on this Friday. Breaking news is in the way of new releases that are out. We have just gotten word that Amy Hanaiali'i has released a brand new Christmas single. And so we are hoping to have her on the show next week. Also, hello to Imua Garza, Zio Worship. They've got a new Christmas release called Emanuela. That's the name of the album. That's a whole album that is out. So brand new music like crazy, and I don't have my hands on those yet. So on the audio show that we are posting up today, it's only got the audio show from the ones that I had before, and so I'll have to probably make another one to add on as well. So we will work on that for you. There are so many people that are saying hello. We want to say hello to some of the people that are online. Laura Lee Felicida. I hope I said that right. Laura, thank you very much, and happy holidays to you. Ku'u Leyland is from Vancouver, Washington. We saw some of these comments a little bit earlier as they were coming through. Virginia Holdinghausen from Melbourne, Australia. Thank you so much. And you know what? If you're here on the broadcast, as you go ahead and you're enjoying the show, you can leave your comments for us anytime. Put new if you're new here to the show, and we appreciate that very much. Earlier this morning, I got a chance to talk to the director of the very first episode of Magnum PI. And if you are a Magnum PI fan, that comes up, the first episode of the brand new season tonight. This was earlier this morning on Sunrise. Brian Spicer is a Hawaii resident, but he has directed everything from network TV shows to motion pictures to commercials, and he is joining us this morning. Brian, aloha to you.
Hey, Billy. Good to see you again.
Hey, let's start with this. Okay, first of all, you directed the first episode of the brand new Magnum PI. We'll get to that in a bit, but you've acquired Sight and Sound Productions, a business that was here in Hawaii. What made you want to go ahead and purchase that business and now run that?
Well, for the past 20 years, I've been teaching television directors how to direct, and I've always wanted my own production company to help nurture new and young creative talent here on the island, and Sight and Sound Productions is the place to do that. It's been known for the last 30 years as a one-stop shop here, and we're going to turn it into a full-fledged production company and do commercials and music videos and movies and PSAs. We've already been helping out local nonprofits with helping them get the word out and raise money and giving back to the community.
You know, you probably can't see it because the mask is on, but I got a big smile on my face. What does this expansion mean for Hawaii overall?
Well, it's a production facility that has a huge asset to the island, and COVID was hurt by COVID a little bit, so I didn't want to see that asset lost here on the island, and it'll mean bringing more productions to the island and more money to the economy.
We hear that you've also got some creative goals to help provide additional training to Hawaii's film industry. Talk about that for a few moments, real quick.
Yeah, we're bringing in new and fostering and mentoring new young talent here on the island, and to help build this company and give back and bring in some new commercials and productions, and we're really excited about that.
I'll ask you for the website near the end of this interview. I want to turn things to Magnum PI tonight. First episode, you've directed that. Last time I saw you, you were working and I was there to cover. What's that been like, this journey with Magnum PI in their new season?
Well, it's going to be an exciting new season this year. Magnum PI is going to be better than ever. Tonight's episode will reveal some new interesting things for our characters, and we're really excited about the launch of the new series.
Brian, how does people find you if they want to find out more about you or Sight and Sound Productions?
You can go to sightandsoundproductions.com.
Once again, Brian Spicer for you there, and it was awesome to be able to talk to him. The last time I talked to him, we were on the set, and of course, he was filming away. He was working hard, so it's nice to see Brian. He's been a part of the community for 10 years, a Hawaii resident, but he's always on the move here and there working on different projects. So having him own this and grow that business will mean more, I think, for us as a community, because more productions will want to be filming here. So while we're talking about the subject of Magnum PI, hi to Magnum PI fans. Your season is back, brand new season. Hey, just a couple of words for you fans from some of the stars of the show.
I just want to say thank you guys for supporting us over the past couple seasons. And I know life is difficult, but if we all stick together and understand that we are one Ohana and have each other's back for the coming years, we're going to get through this and, come out stronger.
For all of the Hawaii audience that watches Magnum PI, thank you. I'm totally approachable. I love to talk to the people of the island. So, you guys see me all the time in like Ala Moana Beach Park, and we have conversations. I snap photos. Thank you for welcoming me to your island. And we do this in part for ourselves, but we also do this for you guys. And thank you for having me.
Stephen Hill, not often do you have a star of a show say, hey, I am approachable. That's awesome.
Hi guys, we are really, really grateful and happy to be back on the island with you guys and getting underway with the third season. We hope you'll enjoy it and stay safe out there.
Perdita Weeks, once again, the stars of the show, they are already filming. They've been going at it for a while now, but you will get to see the fruits of their labor with the start of the brand new season that is coming up tonight on CBS. That will be, let me see. It is coming up. No, it's already on the air on the East Coast. And, of course, we'll see it here. I think that's 7 o'clock or 8 o'clock Hawaiian Standard Time. Magnum PI, brand new season on tonight. Kalani Pea has been busy. He has been putting together, he's always busy. That's one thing you know about Kalani Pea. Always smile on his face. And the other thing that you know that he loves, the color purple. So I got a chance to catch up with him and see what he's up to with the brand new song. But the song, why pick Oh Holy Night?
It's such a powerful song. I hear men who are tenors, tenor 1 and tenor 2s. I'm a lyric tenor, and I hear people who can sing it, whether you're soprano too. Or soprano 1, there's a powerful message about the birth of Christ and showing appreciation and gratitude to the people and those who love you and be caring and kind during the season. I chose Oh Holy Night because there's so many great tenors that I know that sing it. Pavarotti and Luther and Uncle Willie K, and Damon Williams is a person I look up to, a singer from Hilo. We're Hilo boys. He's a Maui boy, but he lived in Hilo for many years. So Damon Williams' voice is outstanding. I grew up watching him as a child. And I'm going to be funny on this one. I was about to call him Uncle Damon in the studio, but he's only 5 years older than I am. So he goes like this, if I'm Uncle Damon, then who's these guys? But you know what? He's a remarkable man. And I got to know him more as a person in the studio, other than knowing him in the music industry. He is a powerhouse, and I wanted to collab with a music icon whom I looked up to.
Okay, so do you call him? Did you go see him? How did this come about? How did you approach him?
I text him, I go, "Hi, Damon, my name is Kalani Pea." He responds, he goes, I already know
he
who you
introduced
are.
us as- yeah, I know who you are.
Damon knows Kalani Pea. Oh my gosh. So I was fangirling. And I said, could we collaborate? I would love to take care of you, compensate you. And it was a moment for him to really come back into the scene because he took a brief break. And in the break, he was doing engineering and helping out other musicians. But for him to get back into the spotlight with me, I was like, Damien, let's do this. And we sang our hearts. And what made us really come together, he actually said a little prayer for us before we started with the music video. And that, to me, that set the tone for us to really exemplify our aloha for Akua and Na Akua and our aloha for this particular song.
That's awesome. Hey, real quickly here, you want to say hello and Merry Christmas to anybody or Happy Holidays to anybody?
Of course. Mele kaliki maka to all of you. Be with your loved ones. And my mama is still holding on. They're going to take a second COVID test. Her fever went down again. So I love you, my mama. I'm thinking of you as you are in Hilo. And all my love to all of you. Love your loved ones. Always tell them you love them. No matter what happens, you love them, love them, love them. Merry Christmas. Mele kaliki maka. Aho oli makahiki ho. Mahalo bilibi.
Oh, night divine, oh, night.
Wow, what stuff right there. Nice to have Kalani Pea.
Hi guys, we are really, really grateful and happy to be back on the island.
Nice to have Kalani Pea on the show, and once again, mahalo to him for spending some time with us and telling us about everything that's going on and telling us about the brand new releases. We bring it back over here into the studios. There we go. Let me see. We have a couple of items for you. Where do we go to from here? Let us tell you that there's brand new music. So as we've been mentioning, and I guess that there's no way to really do this until after the show. As soon as our show is done, we will put the links up so you could hear all of these new songs that have just been released within this next week or so. So I'm going to kind of go through them. Stacy Ku'ule is on there. The Kama'u Ohana, well, actually, it's Iolani Kama'u. Also, we have for you Kalani Pea, Kapono Na Ili Ili, Trish Nale, Henry Kapono, who, of course, the music video, that song is actually on there. There's a new song called Hano Hano Kamana Nui. This is new music from Kumuhula Blaine Kia from the pen of Kawai Kapu Kalani Hewitt, and it's also the theme song for the Ho'ola Hawaii show on Tuesday nights on KHNL. And, of course, we have the song Leather and Lace. That's with Gretchen Rhodes and Uncle Willie K. You're probably thinking about Uncle Willie K? Okay, well, how? Explain that a little bit. Gretchen Rhodes and Willie K had a wonderful association. They were part of Mick Fleetwood's band, Island Rumors band, back in the day. And so they have kept in touch, but they've always been trying to find ways to collaborate. They do on the Blues Festival, and she'll go and sing with Willie and stuff, but they wanted to do recording. So finally, their schedules got around to it. But it didn't get around to it until, I believe it was the earlier part. It was last year. It was last year. And they finally got into the recording studios. So let's give you a little bit of a sample right now.
Forever, face to face, my city or mountain, stay with me, stay. I need you to love me, I need you today. Give to me your leather, take from me my lace. Love us forever, face to face, my city or mountain, stay with me, stay. I need you to love me, I need you today. Give to me your leather, take from me my lace. Take from me my lace. Take
All right. Let's take you outside, holo holo a little bit. And this morning, I got to go. Yesterday, they opened up Hanauma Bay. So this is just a little bit of video that I took this morning. Bring you out here. Hanauma Bay has been closed due to the pandemic, and they have just recently reopened it. So you are looking at video that I just took this morning. Hanauma Bay, it is said that royalty once used to go ahead and visit down there, that there was fresh water that was available down there, natural water. Of course, there isn't now. So if you take Hanauma, Hana means bay, Uma means kind of circling. So it's kind of like bay. Well, I'll explain a little bit more. Hana, there were two warriors that were fighting over this one beautiful woman, it is said, stories say, and the two were equally matched, and they were fighting against each other over who would marry the young maiden. Well, the young maiden didn't want either one of these guys to get hurt, so she says, you know what, stop. And she made herself into the mountain, which is now what they call Coco Head, and her father made himself into a mo'o at the base of the mountain, and those are the arms that are encircling the bay. So that is, once again, circling Uma. It's also the bending of the end of the canoe. So anyway, some stories there that we have heard. In 1921, there was also written that there was fresh water available down there, but not anymore. Environmentalists say that the ocean now, because nobody's been down at Hanauma Bay and it's been closed, it hasn't been like this since the 1970s. Can you imagine being in that ocean, snorkeling around? So we're just kind of giving you, all that, never seen the water clearer in my life than down there. Wanda, I absolutely agree. So anyway, it's just beautiful. And so you'll see this on Monday. Hawaii News Now asked me to record my comments on the video, give a little bit of the history of Hanauma Bay, but then to give my mana'o on what I thought and felt. And you know what? The beach is a beach. There's ocean and there's sand. And I'm doing this without jumping into the water. Oh, I forgot to tell you. I've never been to Hanauma Bay until today. So I should have said that from the beginning. Now you can understand why they're asking me. Yeah, I know. So with that said, okay, so that's the reason why they asked me to expound on what I feel, because I'm there. So the beach is just a beach. I mean, it's water, and without me going into the ocean and experiencing the ocean, my impression is that Hanauma Bay, because of these arms or the mountain that circles around this bay, you are literally cut off from the world. It is that you don't see the traffic, you don't hear the traffic. It's, you're just taken to another place that is calm and pristine. And so that's, once again, my impressions of Hanauma Bay. What? Cool, you've never been there either? That's insane. What? Wait a minute. And your family, your Hanohano family is like, okay, I understand, because like you think of it as a tourist place, but just know it's a nature reserve. And it's beautiful down there. Eric, okay, for what? Eric, for the locals going to Hanauma Bay, was like going to Ala Moana Beach. Really? Okay. Wow, that's cool. That's awesome. Hey, hello to Malia Mahi, who's watching the show. Malia Mahi was just on Henry Kapono's video that we just showed you just a little bit ago. So, how you doing, Malia? Nice to have you on. Yeah. Just saw you in Uncle Henry's video dancing. Awesome video. Eric says that so many great memories there as a family. So we just wanted to take you down to Hanauma Bay for a little bit, take you holo holo. Aim to give you a little bit of inspiration, and we do that every single week. And we have two gentlemen that do that for you, and one of them is Kaleo Boy Kia. Brother?
Aloha, ahi ahi, Billy V, my brother. I hope all is well with you and yours. Thank you once again for having me on the show. It is another beautiful day in Hawaii and another Inspire You message of the week for all of those Billy V fans out there. And it goes a little something like this. The great Arthur Ashe once said, "Start where you are, use what you have, do what you can." You see, folks, this is the time of year where a lot of us start thinking about how we are going to improve ourselves in the new year. We start creating these New Year's resolutions in hopes of becoming better people when the new year starts. All right, now my theory is, why wait? Every single day we have a new opportunity to start something new. And every single day we have a new opportunity to better ourselves. Okay, so your challenge this week, guys, is to not wait for the new year. Stop waiting, start where you are, use what you have, and do what you can to get all of those resolutions started right now. That right there is your Inspire You message of the week. Billy V, I love you, bro. Thank you once again. Hope you guys have a great day, a great week, and I'll see you guys all next time. Kaleo Boy Kia here. Peace, love, and aloha.
Aloha. Brother, you the man. I appreciate you being on our show. Thank you so much. Kaleo Boy Kia, by the way, you can catch him on Instagram and Facebook. Quinton Kanai will be on next week. Can't wait for that. And we always appreciate all that they do. Not only that, but Kaleo Boy Kia is also a fireman in the Honolulu Fire Department. We especially appreciate him and all that his brothers and sisters do for our communities and representing firefighters everywhere. So what we're going to do from here is, I know what we're going to do, but I don't know how we get there. A couple of things that are coming up around the corner, entertainment-wise for you. I know our producers are putting a hand to the forehead and they're just going, What did he just say? What was going on?
Can't get there from here.
Can't get there from here. No. That's going to be another new quote that's going to haunt me for the rest of the week. Thank you very much. Just remember that, and I have no idea why. Okay. With that, usually what we do is we have a weekend, but I can't find the stinger because there's just too much going on. So we're just going to go ahead and just tell you what's coming up. Here are the events that we have for you, and it's good that we're doing this now because my iPad now has 10% power. So what is happening to this show? I do not know. All right. We are winning. Hashtag winning. Okay. Hey, on our chart here of events that are happening this weekend, this has not been yet announced. So this is another, can I have a breaking news stinger? Do we have it nearby? I don't even know at this point. Okay. I guess I don't, so we don't need it. I'm looking for it. Oh, there it is. Okay, yeah, here we go. Okay, breaking news for you. Coming up, it's going to be McKenna Maduli that has the day off on Sunday for Papa Makeke. So, joining me on the set of Papa Makeke, just finding out about this, it's going to be the one and only, an icon in our Hawaii'ne in broadcast industry, Paula Akana, will be joining me this coming Sunday on Papa Makeke on KHNL. News 8. So I hope that you will go ahead and join us there, Papa Makeke, as we support local businesses, and we are trying to make a difference for them. And by the way, if you want to make a difference in your holiday shopping, papamakeke.com. Go there now. Check out the specials. You are buying local and supporting local, okay? So that's going to be coming up Sunday on the show. San Jose State was supposed to be UH football is supposed to be playing there, but they're not. They're going to be playing at home here. That is a 1 o'clock game coming up tomorrow. Go Bows. Unexpected, but because of COVID conditions in California, they're not allowed to have organized sports over there. So they are coming here. UH will play at home. Yay! Another reason to cheer. Go Bows. Who said yay for Paula Akana? That's awesome. Yeah. Yep. There are events, and I'm going to kind of rattle off some of them that are right here, right now, and and I'm looking for the dates just to make sure that, these are all Friday, so these are all happening today. Kelana's over at Moani Grill, Cafe, Moani Cafe. Kaimi Hananoeao's over at Stonefish Grill. Ragamuffs have a live stream, and that is coming up at 6 o'clock tonight. USA's Artist of the Week. Fairmont Kealani on Maui is their tree lighting celebration and lei showcase, and that is online at 4:45 p.m., which means that's coming up in the next hour. Can somebody do me a favor? I wanted to do this for a while, but I just never got a chance to do this. If you can look on Facebook, or just check with any of you that are watching right now. Is anybody streaming right now Hawaiian live music? Just kind of look. If anybody's streaming that you know of, Hawaiian live music. I don't know if there's a chance to crash their party and their live stream, but I just thought it'd be amusing. On Twitch, it's something and it's fun. But I've never seen anybody do that on Facebook, so it's just a thought. Okay, let me get back to my list. As the producers go, where is he going with this? Where does he come up with this stuff? Hiawatha and Penny Dean are in live concert. They're over at Hawaiian Brian's. That's 7:30 p.m. Hawaiian Women in Filmmaking movie, Wahine in Film Pauhana, that's starting up at 5 o'clock, and I believe that's on Facebook, or at least on their Facebook page, there's more information about that. Diamond Head Theater concert, Mele Kaliki Maka, Honolulu. Ala Moana Center has drive-in movies. Rice Street Business Association, the Rotary Club of Kauai. Okay, that makes sense, because the Rice Street here, I don't think they would have that kind of thing there. Anyway, they've got their virtual lights on Rice Street Parade. And Special Olympics Hawaii coming up today. They have 6 o'clock p.m. Virtual Holiday Jam, 5 nights of inspiration. That goes to support Special Olympics. Head on over to their website for more information. That's just today. There's High on Art, Ballet Hawaii, AARP Hawaii on this list. Special Olympics Hawaii tomorrow too. And on Sunday, Henry Kapono's over at Duke's. Ballet Hawaii has their online keiki class. George Kahumoku live stream. If you love Kiho'olu Slaki, go check him out. Keauho has a live stream, Moonlight Mele Kaliki Maka. That's Hawaii Theater. So if you want more information, go over to their site as well. There may be a cost to view their stream. What we try to do here on the show is to kind of give you local events, entertainment news, and for those of you that are far away, we try to bring you back home here to the islands. If you like what we do, go over to YouTube and please hit that subscribe button. If you're on the Facebook, hit share, and we appreciate that very much. The question is, do we post schedules on your website? No. We do not, because it's a lot of work to try to get them from all kinds of sources. But as we go, we are looking that might be an idea. Stacy, thank you so much. That's an awesome idea. Cool. Thank you very much for the suggestion. There is an event in Maili tomorrow, 4 to 9. Shannon Scott and Meleapana, the Kolohe crew from Hawaiian 105, they are emceeing, so that is out there tomorrow. And as always, if you've got something that is happening, you can always email us, studio@billyv.live. We appreciate that very, very much. Boy, what a show it's been. And you know what? We weren't even able to fit everything. And I know that we're going to end the show and we're going to go, I should have done this. I should have done that. We'll fit that into next week's show. There's a whole bunch of new music and new music videos that are coming out. So do that too. I noticed that my executive producer on this side of me has removed his mask. Were you going to say something? No. Okay. Good.
I was,
good.
Yes,
We'll save that.
for next week.
We'll save that. No, we're not saving it until next week. We're going to save it until the end of the show. At the end of the show, when the microphone's off, then we'll dive into that. Okay, so with that said, we do have one more. Okay, wait a minute. Did I go through everything? I'm doing football on Saturday. I'm doing on Sunday. It's Papa Makeke. Tuesday night, it's Ho'ola Hawaii. Okay, so we got everything there. Okay, so we are at the end of the show, and we would like to thank you so much for watching. We have one more item for you, so do not move, because we think that you will enjoy. But while I'm getting a chance to, I am looking at my checklist to make sure that I've got everything. And yes, and you know what? Even getting a chance to do this at the right part of the show, and that's that right down there. There it is. There we go. There we go. So, hey, until next week, ma'alamo pono, aloha ahui ho. Thank you so much for watching Billy V Live. Have a wonderful week. We leave you with the music of Iolani Kama'u. This is the music video, Noelani. See you later.
Drip drops fall from misty heaven as I fall deep in a trance. Your slightest move caught my attention like a soulful hula dance. I saw you standing in the rain with mist around you like a dream. I asked myself, could this be true? Noelani, Noelani, I love you. I couldn't help myself but stare, you with gardenias in your hair, still dampened by the morning dew. Noelani, Noelani, I love you. Drip drops fall from misty heaven as I fall deep in a trance. Your slightest move caught my attention like a soulful hula dance. I felt the shiver, felt the chill, and like a whisper, she was gone. Maroon of sunset turned to turquoise blue. Noelani, Noelani, I love you. Drip drops fall from misty heaven as I fall deep in a trance. Your slightest move caught my attention like a soulful hula dance. Noi noi kaua mai kalanila, amaliu ho'i au kanani. Ku maka ho'i au I kou helele I la, alewa ho'i oi ka hula. Noelani, aloha wau ya oi. Drip drops fall from misty heaven as I fall deep in a trance. Your slightest move caught my attention like a soulful hula dance. Felt the shiver, felt the chill, like a whisper, she was gone. Maroon of sunset turned to turquoise blue. Noelani, I love you.